Chocolate, a beautiful but quite temperamental product. As we all know, a good chocolate has a unique and amazing set of characteristics. Snap, mouthfeel, and brilliant shine. To be able to understand how to transform the chocolate calyx into good crystals and temper the chocolate properly, we have to look at few details. Chocolate has a long story which starts from its source, the cocoa tree. The pods of the cocoa trees get through a complex process till they end up in the forms we are familiar with, cocoa butter and cocoa powder. But what exactly are we tempering? We are tempering the cocoa butter, so the percentage of cocoa butter will be the one who will influence how we will play with the temperatures. Chocolate has 6 types of crystals, and they intend to be more abundant when the chocolate is exposed to certain temperatures. Beta crystals, which we care mostly about, are in the largest number when the temperature of the chocolate ranges in between 33 and 34 degrees. We are referring here to the pure dark chocolate, as all the extra ingredients like sugars and milks will change those temperature ranges. So the purpose of tempering is nothing else than helping those good crystals to develop in the right number. Give them the chance to shine. The tempering process is identical, but the way how we heat, maneuver or cool the chocolate might vary. We use same sort of equipment for thermometer, scraper, bowl, spatula and some baking paper, but the way how we apply the heat, how we maneuver and how we cool might be slightly different. Depending on circumstances, your preferences and your confidence on working with chocolate, you might choose one method or the other. When you work with cocoa butter, then you will have to have something like a microwave or a melter to melt the cocoa butter. If you will use the table, you need a properly cool surface. If you obviously use the microwave method, you will need a microwave. Some methods will involve raising the temperature of chocolate at 50 degrees, some others at 34, 35. The way how you can heat up the chocolate is either by using the microwave, the bain-marie system, a melter, or the traditional oven. To cool the chocolate from 50 degrees to 24, 26 degrees, you can use a chilled table, a chilled bowl, maybe with some ice cubes underneath. You can prepare the chocolate in a cool room or add some cool chocolate, which will help the chocolate temperature to drop. Warm up the chocolate to the workable temperature once you've dropped the temperature to 24, 26 can be done using the same methods of heating up as the ones you've used for melting. So as you can see, it's very important to care about the movement, temperature, humidity, odor, and time. They are all important factors to get a good tempering. What's also very important is to stir. You have to stir when you melt, when you heat up, when you cool, when you use. Always stir to get a constant texture, fluidity, temperature and color. Imagine you've got 2 different colors of chocolate to mix. You have to blend in so that you get a unique shade in the end. Dark chocolate. Working temperature 30 to 32 degrees Celsius. The purest chocolate, easiest to temper as it doesn't contain any other ingredients rather than cocoa butter and cocoa powder. Milk chocolate. Along with the cocoa powder and cocoa butter, we've got some condensed milk and sugars. So working temperature drops to 29 to 30, so we have to deal with lower temperatures. White chocolate doesn't contain cocoa powder. We've got the cocoa butter and milk and sugars. Some people do say white chocolate is not chocolate, but considering we still have cocoa butter, we have to treat it as chocolate. Some say that white chocolate is the most difficult to temper. That's literally because the cocoa butter is in charge of carrying a lot of burden from the extra ingredients like milk powders and sugars. When done in an appropriate environment following the correct temperatures, tempering is always successful. To maintain a good fluidity of the chocolate, when too many beta crystals get formed, you have to add some warm untempered chocolate. We also have put here some useful tips which we do hope you will enjoy. Good luck with your tempering!